What up, everybody? It's your boys, Too Deep. Your boy Drew, my
Salute.
brother Knifer.
Toast.
So, here we are, the wrap up. No Uncle Murder. We about to wrap up this album, man. The Nazir album. Y'all see the track list right there. We got through all the songs. Well, minus Cop Shot the Kid, cause one more time, I'm gonna explain it one more time. We heard the song already. We know the song. You know what I mean? That's the only song we knew off this album. That's why we didn't react to it. But anyways, besides that song, we did Not For Radio, White Label, Bonjour, Everything, and Adam and Eve. All the videos is up, so y'all already know.
Go watch that, man. Go check that out.
Show love, support. Y'all already know. So here we are, man, wrapping it up with Simple Things. It's the last track of the album. Then after this, the next album, I believe, is King's Disease. Because it came out 2020. This is 2018. I'm pretty sure Nas didn't have an album in 2019. But I think somebody in the comments, if I'm not mistaken, one of y'all in the comments said that after this is like another lost tapes. Now Nas made another lost tapes album, something like that, around this time after this album. So
Like a part two?
something like that, yeah, like a lost tapes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to the comments. I gotta see what y'all said again. But one of you, I think, you know what I'm saying? I remember. So if it's not King's Disease, then it's definitely that lost tapes that y'all was talking about. I'm gonna look into that though. So let's get it, man. Let's not waste no more time. Let's wrap this up. Simple Things. Let's go. So far, this album is a very powerful album. You know what I'm saying? Nas holding it down for the whole culture. You know what I mean? Like really holding it down. Gotta respect that. Nas one of the ghosts, man. Representing Queen. Shout out. Let's go.
And why, baby?
I'm looking in longevity's eyes. I play with infinity's mind. Forever's my God, my pedigree.
I
Above
play
your
with
ass, you'll never
infinity's
see
mind.
I.
Forever's my God.
I play with Infinity's mind
That
forever.
was crazy.
Infinity's mine, forever's my God, my pedigree. Above your ass, you'll never see I. I love the past, but see where I'm going, I get to fly. Never sold a record for the beat.
I love
See
my
where
past,
I'm going, I get the fly.
but see where I'm going. I love. Okay. Wait. Go back. Let's go back to the beginning. This is already.
I'm looking in longevity's eyes. I play with infinity's mind. Forever's my God, my pedigree. Above your ass, you'll never see I. I love the past, but see where I'm going, I get to fly. Never sold a record for the beat, it's my verses they purchase. Without production, I'm worthless, but I'm more than the surface. Want me to sound like every song on the top 40? I'm not for you, you not for me. You bore me.
Facts. You want me to sound like every song that's on the top 40? You're not for me. I'm not for you. You're not for me. You gotta like really understand that. Like, damn. Let me see if I can try. I don't know.
The top 40, I'm not for you, you not for me.
Basically, if you're not messing with my flow, if you're not messing with my style, you're not messing with my music, or none of that, I'm not sounding like what you hearing on your top billboards charts or whatever like that, and you're not messing with me just because I'm not putting out what's sounding like that or whatever like that, then I'm not for you and you're not for me. You know what I'm saying? Your type of fan, your type of fannery. Making up my own word here. Your type of fannery isn't isn't for me. You know what I mean?
For the beat, it's my verses they purchase. Without production, I'm worthless, but I'm more than the surface. Want me to sound like every song on the top 40? I'm not for you, you not for me. You bore me. I drop lines, prestigious schools read to their students. Look at my album plaque, somebody agrees with the music. Was loving woman you'll never see. All you know's my kids' mothers, some celebrities. Damn, look at the jealousy. Look at me, I'm
In love with woman you never see. Wait, he said woman or mothers,
my
huh?
kids' mothers, some celebrity. Somebody agrees with the music. Was loving woman you'll never see.
Alright,
Was love a woman
when you
you'll
never see. Yeah, so Nas, yeah, that's one thing. That's another thing that I really respect about Nas. You know what I'm saying? Just like my boy M, Nas, he's real low key. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't you don't hear everything that Nas do, who Nas is dating or what Nas is did, whatever like that, because he doesn't make everything he does public. You know what I'm saying? He's not a Drake. He's not a freaking a game or whatever like that, or Rick Ross, where they have to where everything they do they gotta make it public. They gotta announce it to the public, like, hey, I'm doing this and I'm dating this girl and da da da. You know what I'm saying? Their movements, they keep them low key. They stay low key. You know what I mean? That's why certain celebrities, you know what I'm saying, they be donating to certain charities and they do all these foundation funds or whatever, da da da. And you don't really hear about that because they don't make it public. You know what I'm saying? They keep that low key. You know what I mean? And it's like some people might feel like, whoa, why they keeping that low key? They should make that public. You know what I mean? Like they don't. They just choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some real shit.
Look at my album plaque, somebody agrees with the music. Was loving woman you'll never see. All you know's my kids' mothers, some celebrities. Damn, look at the jealousy. Lucky me, I meet some beauties. Make you wanna shoot me, hate to brag, my worst batch. Kills off your best cutie, facts is deep. We break up, they hook up with athletes, get married, cause we wasn't that match, my G. Don't attach me to the games, I'm lucky, I'm blessed. One of my exes could be your next dog, trust me, don't test. It's the simple things of life, simple things of life. Simple things of life, simple things of life. It's the simple things of life, simple things of life. Simple things of life, simple things of life.
Now this is hard.
Rolling dice, throw no aces. With my gangsters, we discussing buying acres. Other safe bets, nothing regular or basic. Riding back to back, me and Jungle is
I don't know if y'all hearing this, but I don't even know if Nas was intending to do this, but I'm hearing like a Tupac flow coming here. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? I could be reaching, but I'm hearing like a Tupac type of flow here. You know what I'm saying? Nas kind of, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to Tupac. You know what I mean? But like I said, I don't even think Nas was intending to do that. But I hear, like, I don't even know if I'm bugging, but I hear like a Tupac flow.
we discussing buying acres. Other safe. Rolling dice, throw no aces. With my gangsters, we discussing buying acres. Other safe bets, nothing regular or basic. Riding back to back, me and Jungle in some spaceships. Where the squad at? You can see us on the air. Chop it up as always. Stand up, Queensbridge, not a world know us. Everybody saying my humility's infectious. I just want my kids to have the same peace I'm blessed with.
Oh.
I was out finished.
Yeah. And that's the album, man. That's Nasir. Now this song right here, another 10. Another 10 right here, man. So overall this album gets a 70. 7 tracks. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give it a 9. I gotta hear it again.
Nah, I really, I like the flow on this right here was fire. The beat was also fire as well. You know what I'm saying? And the bars was there. The bars was there. You know what I mean? Like that's another track that it's another one of those tracks that I got, yeah, like Thank for said, we gotta listen to again. But like that flow Nas came with on this track was crazy. I give it a 10. Simple things. So this album right here, short but fire. You know what I mean? This, like I said, I think earlier in this video and the other video, um, Nas' shortest album of all time. But this is a good album. This is a good album right here. Very powerful. Had a lot of meaning for it. Had a lot of meaning of, behind it. Um, definitely holding it down for the black culture, representing. You know what I'm saying? Um, this album I could say is a good competition for 444, Jay-Z's album, his 2017 album. You know what I'm saying? You put 444 against Nasir, it's a good competition. But who's coming out on top? As much as I fuck with Jay-Z, I would say this album right here.
Nas, yeah.
This album right here did it. This is a good album.
Well, I fuck with the album, man.
And the fact that Kanye produced this whole album, the whole production is, done by Kanye. You already know Kanye with the production.
Whereas it makes it that much more of a classic.
Yes.
Man.
Listen, man, even if you're not a Kanye fan, you know what I mean? Even if you're not a Kanye fan, you don't listen to Kanye, whatever like that. If maybe if you hate Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Even if you hate Kanye, you at least gotta admit that his production is freaking off the fucking chain. Like he could make beats.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Kanye could make beats and he could produce his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not, even if you don't like him as a rapper, you know what I mean? You think he sucks as a rapper. You gotta admit his production is freaking crazy. And he produced this whole album. He produced most of the blueprint. You know what I mean? The first blueprint. He produced a lot, man. A lot of production. But yo, shout out to Nas, man. Nas definitely one of the GOATs.
Shout out to GOAT.
Like I say all the time, you can't speak about best of all time without mentioning Nas's name.
It's a fact.
You gotta mention Nas's name.
Those are facts.
No matter what number you put him on, he just gotta be. You gotta put him somewhere there. You gotta put him somewhere there. He has to be somewhere in the top 5, or if not top 5, top 10. Nowhere over 10. Nowhere over that. So there it is, man. Nasir. That's the wrap up. We move on to the next album, which I believe is
Say King's Disease, right?
King's Disease. But like I said, somebody in the comments was saying something about lost tapes or whatever, lost tapes or something like that. So like I said, we're gonna look into that. So I can't really tell y'all for sure which album we're gonna get into next. But until next time, stay tuned with your boys. Your boy Drew, my brother Knifer.
Lit.
Y'all let us know what y'all thought about this whole Nasir reaction to this whole album. You know what I'm saying? Is this album one of Nas's best albums? Is it just a regular album Nas put out? Y'all let us know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the real Nas fans, you know what I mean? Y'all the day one Nas fans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know we got into Nas. We grew up on Nas, but you know what I mean? Like, we just started like really getting into his catalog like that recently. So for those day one Nas fans, y'all let us know. Is this his best album of all time? I highly doubt that. because Illmatic. But is this one of his best albums of all times, or is it just a decent album? Y'all let us know. But for me, I wouldn't say it's his. I definitely wouldn't say it's his best album of all time. That still goes to all. That goes to Illmatic. Illmatic is the best album of all time for Nas. His first one. Is it one of his best albums? Mm,
That Lost Taste was crazy.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about those albums. The Lost Tapes, the Illmatic, Stillmatic. It Was Written. I
It
Am.
was written.
Godson.
It was written was crazy.
Hip Hop Is Dead. Nah, so I wouldn't say this is one of his best albums, but it's a good album. It's a pretty good album.
Stillmatic is
Yeah.
fire.
It's a good album. It's a good album. It's not one of his best, but it's a good album. It's like what Revival is for Eminem. I'll put it to you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it to you like that. But it's a good album because I'm not shitting on it because I love Revival. I'm not shitting on Revival because Revival for me to this day I still don't know why people bash that album. But
Godson is fire.
you know what I'm saying? This is a good album. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to say no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say no more. I feel like I'm saying the wrong things already. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I said anything wrong. This album is good. Let's get it, man. Let's wrap it up. I don't want to waste nobody's time. Let's move on to the next album. It's your boy Drew, my brother Knife, Too Deep.